Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going?
Come over here, baby. Come over here. What's up?
Hey, wait a minute, come. Okay, I hear.
Yeah.
You know, I never know where to sit, and I think that that's gonna be a part of the show.
Didn't we do the
Dennis,
what?
did
What
you
is
sit
the
on-
what?
You want me to sit on his lap?
No, you show us how we have to sit, remember?
All right. One,
There's a one, two, three.
Wow!
Perfect. I love that the audience is gonna see the show develop as we go.
I know
Because
that.
we'll figure this out. This is the zoo, and
Yes.
the first thing I want to talk about is this. I hate social media. Now,
Why?
I don't hate social media. I hate having to do social media.
Why?
Because it's like homework. It's like an extra job.
Well, it's fun to put yourself out there, to promote yourself, to connect with friends and contacts online. I think it's a great platform, you know?
I think you have an extreme point, you know, because you cannot hate it. Like, seriously, it's all about social media right now.
Yeah.
So you have to use it in a positive way to talk about the things that matter.
Oh, no, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
But that brings us to our top story.
Like
Not
what?
to cut you off. Wait a minute, guys.
Don't
Our
get me
top
there, honey.
story is
Yeah.
that I'm gonna join Snapchat.
Amen. Everybody, round of applause for Humberto
Yes,
for coming.
Thank you.
absolutely.
Okay, so
To
let's
the
get back
modern
to your point,
times.
Yes.
okay, about using social media. I'm finally joining Snapchat because I actually like the fact that you can post a bunch of little videos throughout the day.
Oh, okay.
There's
Yeah.
certain other social media that Instagram, just putting pictures, you can do that on Facebook, you can do that on Twitter.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so first I want to find out, why do you think social media is so important and why everybody should be using it?
Well, it's so important because people are just speaking up their minds so you know who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many people that just bring up whatever comes to their mind, they post it, and you're like, okay, this is what you're really thinking.
This is
Do
why
you
I
know
hardly
what I'm
post
saying?
anything anymore.
So, so that means, and at the same time, there's freedom of speech. So again, there's that fine line of, you know, the things that you can post, the things that you're not supposed to say, and things like that. But
And then
I
there's the
think it's just-
trollers.
Well, that's...
there's the trollers, but
that's the danger of it.
it's kind of more democratic sort of way. You know what I'm saying? Because there was no other way behind, you know, before that social media appeared for people to speak up their minds about the important issues.
You're right. And some not important issues like cat videos, let's be honest. Now, you are actually one of the biggest proponents of
Thank you.
social media.
Yeah. I
love it.
You love using all, but you use every single one.
I
there's
use
just too
every
many.
single one. I want everybody in the world to know me.
But it's just too much. There's
It's not.
Twitter, there's Vine, there's
I don't really use
Instagram.
Vine. That's the one that I really don't use, Vine. I like Instagram because of the
Why?
pictures. I like
So why
Snapchat.
don't you use Vine? Because
I
you're
don't know.
super
I'm just
funny.
I don't know why. I've just never gotten into it. Tumblr is another one that I really
Yeah.
don't use.
Well, let me.
I don't know why.
If I thought Tumblr was, to put up your blog. Let's bring in a resident millennial. He knows all about social media.
Yes.
Bruno, get in here. Explain to us
Yes.
why. Yes.
Come over,
We're already Snapchatting.
Okay.
very
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
We got the video live.
Look
We're
at
live
that.
on the zoo. We on set, episode 2. Let's go.
Wait, but is it recording?
Oh, it's recording. Look
Yeah,
at
And
it.
it's mirroring.
Now
to
it's
that
already
thing
it's
over
over there. I was
Yeah.
recording the whole time. There it is.
So there it is.
There's our video.
Why-
It's just that fast.
Why do you think Snapchat? I sit over here. Why do you think Snapchat
here,
is
bro.
making such a big splash?
Wait, we gotta do the Juan for him. Wait,
Ready?
wait,
Ready?
wait.
1, 2, 3. Wow! So why do you think Snapchat is making such a big impact after there was first there was MySpace, it died.
Yeah.
Then there was Facebook, which everyone's mom is on, let's be honest. Then there's Twitter, which is very limited. Vine is kind of limited.
Hey, don't discriminate on the Facebook people. Because I know that, like, oh no, that's for all people. You know, it's a great way for people to connect as well. Like, you know, there's
With
just...
your mom.
Yeah.
It's so mainstream though. It's so
Yeah,
mainstream.
Facebook is an exercise in futility of a bunch of non-important stuff.
Exactly.
Right.
Except the anti-Trump rep. Tell us about Snapchat and why millennials are logging onto Snapchat more than ever.
I'm a Snapchataholic. I think,
yes.
especially for millennials, it is true raw expression. Anything anything goes. You
It's
know,
true.
I mean, you at any moment, whatever. I mean, I have some crazy, sick thoughts, believe
Yeah.
me. But,
Right.
but anything that I really want to share, I can get out there in a second's notice,
Yeah.
and that to me is so enticing. It's so. I mean,
Which is
I'm such an active person.
Right.
It's the best.
And it
So
started
you're-
off as a hookup app because,
Yeah.
you know, people's posts get deleted after like 24 hours.
Yeah.
And people would post a lot of nudes in there and
That's
then they
what
would
I'm saying.
disappear,
It's
you know?
gotten a little
little
porno.
chatterbait. Little
Chatterbait.
Don't you guys think?
Yeah, but Twitter
It-
also got very porno too. All of a
got a
sudden,
little porno.
all of a sudden, my Twitter feed, because I have 18 and
Well,
over.
it
Oh, I
depends on-
wonder why.
There's all,
It depends
listen,
who you
I
follow.
don't watch
I
porno.
wonder
I
why.
leave porno, okay?
Thank you, amen.
Who lives it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, but I just noticed. I mean, isn't there so is a blockage or is Snapchat one of the things they want to sell is that the picture disappears? So go ahead and send a nudie.
Well, but now you can take a screenshot of it, so it kind of
Yeah.
defeats the purpose of the picture disappearing.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, what do parents do if they have a 5-year-old and they learn how
A
to do
5-year-old on
that?
Snapchat. I mean,
I
¿Qué
mean,
está
could
haciendo tu hija en
happen.
Snapchat,
It
eh?
could
hey,
happen.
here's our 5-year-old on Snapchat.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. Well,
So-
who's printing your posts?
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, no filter on my post. But the best thing is you can make a story on Snapchat, which was a new feature they added on later, and now it's the most popular thing. You literally can document your entire day.
That's true.
And then that goes away 24 hours later. So each day it's like a new opportunity
Right.
to plug your life to the
You
world.
can put the
pretty
speed, the rate.
Is that kid? Well, you know what? Listen, God speaks in my ear, and God, being the executive producer of the show, Luca Pentivolio, told me that social media is the democracy of idiots.
It's a good,
I don't know about
it's a
that.
good
We're
way
using
to
it to
put
promote
it.
this show, so
Yeah.
It's a good
hello,
way to
people.
His
put
words,
it.
not mine, but I kind of
We're not in the Stone Age anymore.
Well, what do you guys think about the social media phenomenon? It's already been happening for a few years. We see Vine stars, we see YouTubers of not celebrities, not people that have access to big resources and publicists and vehicles and stuff, but just regular people who get followed because of the things that they put on social media. Is that a good thing?
You know,
I think it's
I asked my cousins about this because they love following this one Dominican comedian. I'm like, what in the world do you like? What's the appeal of this guy? And they're like, well, you know, we're bored, so you know, every time that we have some free time, we just watch it, and it's something short and sweet, and it brightens our day. So I guess it's something to kill time.
That's
I
nice.
think it's great. I mean, what's his name? Do you know his name?
I don't remember his name.
So I
There's a
want to
lot
look
of
him up,
these
and the thing
comedians.
is, like, that guy probably didn't have a chance, to be on a comedy show or things like
Right.
that. So he actually has the power to say, okay, wait a minute, I have a way to create myself. You know
Do you
what I
think
mean?
that he didn't have a chance to be on a show or anything because he was discriminated against for whatever reason, or because he didn't have any talent?
Well, it could be a little bit of both.
I think it's already tough, for people who are professionals to get their next chance. You know what I mean? So for that part, I mean, it's a democracy in a way, like Luca said, right? So I think it's
Social
great.
media, the poor man's publicist. Thank
There you
you.
go. There you go. You gotta have it.
Well,
It's free, thank
not
you.
really. It's also a business.
It
You guys
is.
agree with that,
It is.
right?
Oh, yeah.
So,
Sponsorship.
Huge.
Let me tell you something, because I actually have a friend who works high up in Facebook. Facebook is right now
Mark
the
Zuckerberg?
government. No. I know you want to be Mark Zuckerberg. You're not attracted to him, but you're attracted to his bank account.
Hells yeah.
He has a really big bank account. No, but my friend on Facebook, he's giving me some inside information, and Facebook is actually one of the main resources now accessed not only by marketing companies who want to find out about us, but the government.
For what?
Well, for what? You're giving your location, your interests, your beliefs.
Yeah,
it's
true.
all coming out, and that's why now marketers and advertisers love it because they can target their ads.
It's very
Absolutely.
easy for for you to track analytics online because you have everyone's stats on there online.
But are you careful about what you put on social media now these days?
Yeah, I am. You have to be.
Right.
Absolutely. Like, people can know where you are, who
Yeah.
you're with and stuff like that. So it can get a little crazy. But this is a business. So the moment you sign up for an application, you're pretty much signing off an agreement. You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
That's a contract. So I am aware, a lot of people are not, but I am aware that I'm signing and giving my rights to whatever you post. So that's important to know, especially as creators, especially for us, that sometimes we write and we act and things like that. So what we're posting, we're giving away that content.
Now, I do like some of the industry wars between the social medias. What's happening with Instagram? The one thing that I'm not a part of, because I have Twitter, I have Facebook, and I joined Snapchat. I didn't do
You
Vine.
are so
I don't
active
want Instagram. No,
on
because
Twitter.
Twitter, I like. I like Twitter.
You are
because I get to put
100%.
my thought.
Absolutely.
I like to put my thoughts,
I
but on
like
Instagram,
that.
I'm not going to keep taking pictures.
Yeah, I like that.
You like Instagram.
I
What's
love
happening with Instagram?
So
Because they're changing their
Yes,
format.
Instagram
Yeah.
updated its look. It's now more minimalist. It's got more of a
Yes.
black and white look, so
going
that you
through
can
it here.
focus more on the picture. In case you're too stupid to focus on one picture, now you can focus more on it, and it has more. Pull this up, darling.
Oh, there's the zoo.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, wait.
Okay.
You gotta follow us.
So we got the Twitter
yeah.
feed, sorry, the Instagram feed for the zoo. Now
Right.
let's look at the bottom of of the thing over
that's
here. Very
nice.
minimalist, very bare.
Right.
And now we're gonna tap on the little camera right there.
Okay.
And we are going to, oh wait a minute.
Is that
We're gonna
Instagram
go to
or is
photo
that-
op.
There we go.
There you go.
And then see, we're gonna come over here, we're gonna take
You
a
gotta turn it
picture.
around.
No,
Turn
you
the
turn it
camera
around.
Oh,
around.
okay, we gotta, okay.
that one.
There you go.
Oh!
All right, so it's it, there you go. Okay, see, and now, see, it's so that you can find that little hole right there, so you can, like,
That's what she said.
snap the thing for the picture to
I'm sorry.
take. Okay, 1, 2, 3, cheese. There you go.
Amazing.
You know
Amazing.
what?
Flawless.
You said that so well. You have to.
Do we have enough time for me to get into a personal issue with social media, me and my relationships, or should I do that when I come back from commercial?
Now we can choose
Post
all
it.
these. Wait, but we gotta
Oh, okay, sorry,
edit
sorry.
it. We gotta.
Jump in
the gun.
see,
Put it in
there-
there?
now the features
Oh, you got
the
brightness.
brightness and everything have changed. Now it's
Nice.
just black and white to make it simpler for you people. You know, simpler.
Simplify.
Okay. there we
Bruno,
go.
your face looks deranged and amazing. I gotta say.
I